Most of the time, it's terribly easy to sit down and have a drink and enjoy heavenly album covers. Here we have an untitled album by Tony Bruno, and apparently this is Tony Bruno, and this is a very striking album cover. It almost looks like it came from the punk rock era of the 1970s, and Tony Bruno's head is life-size, really. It's if you saw Tony Bruno's real head, it would be about the same size as this head that's been placed on this album cover. So we've got a striking balance of black printing over a red background. The name up here is at least an inch tall. It's very wonderful, and Tony here has a slight curl in his perfectly done hair, and he looks very serious, like he's ready to sing. And Tony was, or still is, an Italian singer and a singer of Italian songs. From what I gather, he worked in Los Angeles at various functions and sang a multitude of Italian language songs for various people, various functions, and it's a very simple background. It also looks kind of like it came from the new wave or punk rock era of the 1970s. It's of that nature. And here's another photo of Tony Bruno. He's in a very striking white tuxedo. Again, he looks like he's ready to sing. He looks defiant and forceful, and that's him there. The only other things I could find on the internet, which is not always the best place to look for things, is looks like he had a single by himself and his family. Looks like they were called Pete, Imre, Tony, Frank, and Tino, and I think Tony Bruno is right there in the middle. He also had looks like a single from this album, and it's on REV Records, and looks like that's the same exact photo that's used on this album here. So without further ado, this is Tony Bruno. I don't know much about him or the album, but maybe somebody out there can fill us in. Thank you, Tony.